What is going on, guys? It is time for another episode of the Chasing Waypoints podcast. And today is officially stage number 8 of the 2022 Dakar, Al Dawadini to Wadi Az Dawasir. Probably not pronounced correctly. I will work on that for next year's event for sure. But we are at stage 8 with a couple of things going down that I definitely want to look into. So we'll get right into it. We're literally like right on top of the start of the stage. So most of the teams already left the bivouac and on their way to the start line 21 minutes before the start of stage number 8. So let's get right into it. Let's talk about today's stage and what these guys are going to be up to. Let's turn down the music here. All right, so for today, what do these guys have in store? It is 830 kilometers total of stage that they will be running. That's 514 miles, so another long day on the bike. They are going to be doing 244 miles of that, or 395 kilometers is going to be the actual special. And then they're going to have 270 miles, or 435 kilometers of actual liaison. So remember, guys, total stage, then you've got your special, which contributes to your overall time, which is 244 miles today. And then you've got 270 miles of commuting. So that's between the bivouac, the start of the stage, and then the finish line and the bivouac. So they're not split up evenly. There's sometimes a little bit more up front, a little bit more on the back end. Just depends on where they end up. So, all right, so let's jump right into it. That is today's stage. A couple things. Unfortunately, we're not going to get to see Daniel Sanders for the rest of the rally. Apparently, on the way to the start on stage 7, he did have an incident on the liaison, and unfortunately, it cost him his rally. It looks like a broken arm and pretty beat up, but just saw an update from him. He is in the hospital, and looks like they got a cast on him, but seems to be doing well, still cracking jokes and stuff. So glad to see that he is okay. I don't really know what happened on the stage. I'm sure that will, or on the liaison, I'm sure that will happen, or the news will come out of that. Then the other one that I saw too, this was interesting. This was on the truck class. So if you guys have been following along in the Dakar, you will know that there was an incident with, it was De Villiers, and a couple of motorbikes actually. So you had one where he was knocked the guy off the bike, clipped him with the fender and the tire, and ran over him. And then you had the other guy that they launched the truck and landed on the dunes. So in the end, long story short on that one, penalty for hitting the first rider, and then on the second rider was a more severe penalty. I believe it was to the tune of about 5 hours. And the settlement, there was an issue or a statement issued from the organization on it where they reversed the penalty and got rid of the 5-hour penalty for him. Now, I don't know if that has something to do with the competitor withdrawing it, but De Villiers apparently agreed to pay the full replacement cost of the motorcycle and also pay the Dakar entry for next year for the rider that he ran over in the dunes. So I'm not going to get into the politics of that. I do not like when cars and bikes meet. That's generally not a good thing, whether it be in Dakar or whether it be on the streets on your way to work. So anyway, yeah, it still looks pretty bad. I see a comment here from Andy Kirker on the Facebook post that I saw this on, running over 2 bikes in one day. Yeah, that's definitely a bad thing. So that is the current story on that one. Hopefully they get that one squared away. Also, if you guys are following Skylar House on social media, you would see his post today. Being almost the start of the stage, I'm not going to play it, but it's good to see him, walking around talking. You can see, I think, a little bit tired, and I'm assuming definitely bummed out about his Dakar ending early. But the good thing is that thankfully he could look forward to another Dakar. It sounds like it was a pretty serious deal. If I remember correctly, he did hit the ground pretty hard. It was, I believe, 18 G's, what the airbag registered. from when he hit the ground. And so that was definitely a very big hit. So kind of sad to see him leave early on the Dakar, but in other news, I'm glad to see that he is going to be back and can walk around to tell the tale. So looking forward to it. I'm sure he'll be bigger, better, stronger for the next episode of this. So Dakar 2023. So we'll be looking forward to that one. So, all right, let's get over to the starting order for today's stage number 8. That's now 19 minutes away. Let's take a look here. So live, and then we go over to the results. And here we go. So let's see here. It is Nacho Cornejo going to be first off of the line. He's scheduled to go at 7:10, so I'm guessing that's going to be about 8:10 our time. And then 8:10 p.m. on Pacific Standard Time. And then you've got Kevin Benavides on the Red Bull KTM factory racing bike behind him. John Bort on the Monster Energy Honda in the third spot. Luciano Benavides on the Husqvarna factory racing bike. That is going to be fourth off the line. Luciano Santolino on the Sherco, fifth off the line, and then followed by Joaquin Rodriguez on the Hero Motorsports Team Rally. At 7:25, that's 6. Ricky Brayback going to be 7th off the line, and that's on the Monster Energy Honda, followed by Andrew Short on the Monster Energy Yamaha rally bike. That is 8th off the line. Toby Price going to be on that Red Bull KTM factory racing bike. He is 9th off of the line today, followed by Xavier Desultre on the HT Rally Raid Husqvarna racing bike. That is 10th right there. So that's your top 10 starting order. Adrian Van Beveren, 11th on the Monster Energy Yamaha rally bike. Pablo Quintanilla on the Monster Energy Honda. Ross Branch in the 13 spot with the Monster Energy Yamaha rally bike. Mason Klein, 14th on the BAS Dakar KTM racing team. So these spots right here that like just out of the top 10, those 11 through 15, maybe a little bit lower. Good spot for starting, especially when you got so many fast guys in front of you. That you saw that from stage 6 to 7 with the advance that Nacho Cornejo was able to make, and ultimately winning the stage yesterday. So excited to see what shakes down on this one. We'll wake up to hopefully some good news and some good racing. So definitely looking forward to that. And yeah, well, again, we're 11 minutes. Now it looks like 12 minutes away. 12 minutes away from the start of the stage number 8. And yeah, so let's take a look. Let's see if we got a stage description from the Dakar on this one really quick. All right, so the Long Liaison and Sandpack menu make this trek to southern Saudi Arabia one of the stages that drag on and on. The first 200 kilometers of the special will be nothing but sand and dunes as far as the eye can see. As the competitors jump from one valley to another, eventually the landscapes will change at the end of the day. In the evening or at night, as many entrants will be delayed by the complexity of the stage. So all I'm hearing is lots of sand and some complex notes. So this could definitely shake up the running order, cost some people some time. So if you can navigate, this sounds like it's going to be a navigator stage. So we'll see how everything shakes loose again and coming up in just a few minutes. So let's see what else we got going on. We talked to Mason the other day. We played that one. Let's see if we go back over here, and let's see if we've got anything going on. No, looks like everything is good to go. So short episode today. I got to get this thing uploaded, but that is what is happening. The couple things that I picked up on from one stage to the next, but definitely bummed to see Sanders out. He was putting up a good fight for sure for this Dakar. So we'll see him again for next year, just like we will see Skylar for next year. And yeah, that is a wrap for today's episode. So stay tuned. Tomorrow we'll be doing another episode, and then we'll get another recap going, and then maybe get some more people on the line. So anyway, hope you guys have a good evening, and stay tuned for more. All right, that is the wrap for the Chasing Waypoints podcast this week. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what you heard. We are available on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and a bunch of others. Also, follow us on social media. You can find us on Facebook under Chasing Waypoints, Instagram Chasing Waypoints _official, and of course, the YouTube under Chasing Waypoints. Hope everybody has a good week. We will see you guys for the next episode. Remember, shiny side up, and don't forget to tag us. We want to see where you guys are riding and what you guys are up to. Have a great week.